Hi friends, and welcome back to Detroit Become Human. In our last video, we did end our day with Hank and Connor at the Eden Club, and it was a different ending, I'll say that much. So now in today's video, I think we are going to be catching up with Kara and Alice and Luther, if I'm correct, but I could entirely be wrong too. But I'm not. Luther is neutral. Oh, Luther's gonna hate me, isn't he? Alice is distant. Oh yeah, let's turn on. See how horrible things are.
The AX-400 android reported to have attacked its owner in a Detroit suburb is still at large.
Yep.
Police appeared to lose its trail after a close encounter with investigators. The android's description has been shared with all local law enforcement, and the investigation is ongoing.
The Arctic conflict has escalated to new heights this morning. We have just learned that the USS Iowa, a destroyer-class submarine patrolling in the region, is reported to have disappeared after surfacing for repairs. President Warren immediately called for a crisis meeting of high-ranking officers in the White House. With the world on the brink of war, this incident could well be the spark that lights the fuse.
It could.
Detroit's heavy snowfall is expected to continue throughout the night. The forecast is 22 degrees, far below seasonal averages. And this cold front is likely to persist over the coming days up until Monday evening.
Meanwhile, fire crews have been battling a house fire on the outskirts of the city.
Wonder who
The
did
blaze
that.
is now under control, but a body found in the wreckage remains unidentified.
His name's Latko.
Dozens of androids were also found in the ruins, though their presence remains a mystery.
Ooh, I like that update. That's a new one. Public opinion is so low. Okay, hang on. While we're just sitting in the car. Oh, we're 100%. Perfect. That means there's no other options, though. Hostile public opinion. That means we're playing the game right. So messed up. Weather. Let's try that one.
I've never seen snow before. It's pretty.
It's slowing us down. But at least we won't meet any humans along the way.
Maybe, hopefully. Anything else? Thought I could check on Kara, but maybe, or Alice. Distance?
Is it much farther?
We should arrive in an hour or so.
Malfunction detected. Emergency brakes activated.
This doesn't look good.
Stay inside, Alice.
Inspect car engine. There we go. It's steaming. I feel like that's bad. Find a shelter.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Carol.
Maybe. There might be. You never know. Kara is so tiny, and Luther is extra tall, so it is a huge difference. I'm drunk walking. Pirates Cove Amusement Park. Welcome.
Over there.
go to a theme park like this. Okay?
We need to find shelter.
We do.
We have to get out of the cold.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
So there's the tavern that we're gonna make our way to, because that's what we did last time. But I should probably still try to do everything just in case there were...
Find anything?
No.
Hang on. I know it said I did everything, but were there other choices that I could still make? No new magazine. Offer cookie seed gun. Grab gun. Threaten. Fire warning shot. We should totally scare the Jerrys that way, right?
No place we could spend the night.
Pirate adventure. Too windy for Alice. Is it though?
Beware! Danger always comes when least expected.
I do wonder, is it just animatronics or is it an actual android in there?
Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time. Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time.
Like, I don't know why the people who own this park wouldn't at least, like, you would think if their park is closing down, they would sell anything and everything that they could to kind of recoup their losses. So I don't know how realistic it is that they would just leave androids lying around the place. Or maybe, like, they just, even if the bank took it over, they would try to make money off of stuff. So they would try to repurpose anything and everything. But maybe I'm just applying logic to things where I shouldn't be. And click over here. Too small for the three of us.
This
Bulldozer.
place is falling apart. It's not going to be easy to find shelter.
But I found it! Here. Check the window here. And let's go in. Sorry, you are too delicate.
I'll handle this. Here we go.
I don't think we'll find anything better. Let's settle in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
Okay, we don't need to read the magazine. We need to, what was it, make a bed for Alice, it said? apocalyptic style buildings. Okay, let's grab the curtains. And a pirate pillow.
I'll make the fire here. That way we won't be smoked out.
Alice?
Okay, talk to Alice. Check Luther's bag. That was the magazine, I think. Hey, check gun. Okay, now we will talk to Alice. Maybe. Gosh, I'm gonna have to be mean, aren't I?
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
Realistic?
I don't think we'll ever be like them, Alice.
Oh gosh!
But maybe we can be happy in a different way. In our own way. Once we cross the border, we can start a new life.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Wow.
Come on.
We went from
Let's
distant
take it,
to neutral real fast. The game won't let you be mean to Alice forever. Offer cookie?
There are some cookies left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
She never eats. It's one of those things where, like, looking back at it now, I'm like, gosh, I should have realized a whole lot sooner. Tomorrow?
Get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a long day.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you.
A knight.
This is a story about a knight who...
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
This is a story about a little girl.
Unhappy.
Who wasn't very happy. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but
It was impossible.
deep down, she knew she couldn't. Then, she met a robot
Unhappy.
who wasn't very happy either. So they decided to run away together.
Shadow?
To escape the shadow that haunted that house. They encountered great dangers along the way, but
Brave?
they were so brave, they escaped all of them. Along the way, they met
A giant?
a gentle giant who promised to protect them.
How does the story end?
Realistic.
It's up to us to write the end of the story, Alice. Time to sleep. We have another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Dang it! We're warm again.
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Oh. I do love their, quirky little robot family. I do a lot, and I have to ruin it.
Good night, Alice.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
Oh, he is such a gentle giant. Okay. Wait till Luther sits back down and let's talk.
She's a sweet girl.
Yes. She's very brave.
Luther's past.
Do you remember anything from your life before Zlatko?
No. My model was designed to carry heavy loads. I might have been a longshoreman or a laborer. Who I was doesn't matter anymore. It wasn't really me.
Plans?
Do you know what you're going to do when you reach Canada?
I haven't really thought about it. I've never been free before. Free? I like the sound of it. But I don't know what it really means yet. Kara, have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
What?
No. What do you mean?
Grab gun. That's the one I wanted. Shoot in the air.
Stop! One more step and I'll shoot!
Don't be afraid. We don't want to hurt you. We're just like you. Our name is Jerry. We were working here before the park closed. We didn't mean to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us. She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think she's in...
Well, she should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
I don't think you have any choice.
I love the Jerrys. They're just so cheerful and happy. And it's such a nice, sweet moment.
Be our guest.
I think I go, yeah.
The little one can climb on board. The carousel is about to begin.
Smashing the right buttons today. That never happens.
time I've seen her smile.
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
Oh, so sweet. We're not supposed to have sweet moments. We're supposed to be very, very depressed and awful and serious and all the things. Okay, so let me see what the world stats were. Look at Alice. Check, everybody usually got that way. So Luther starts a fire. Most people protect Alice and then question. I went with the grab the gun, fire warning shot. 0% threaten. Huh. That's odd. Never would have expected that. But anyway, let's continue. And then main menu, confirm. Let's see. I want to do, I think there was one more video left. Maybe two? Nope, just one. So let's do Detroit Short Kamski. This takes place before the story of the game. Maybe get some better backstory on Kamski.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live. By letting androids into our homes and factories, the CyberLife company has made them everyday technology. The founder of CyberLife, Elijah Kamski, is a very discreet man. Despite being the CEO of the highest valued company in the world and being voted Man of the Year by Century Magazine, he remains a mystery for most people. That's why we at KNC are so excited to be here as CyberLife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamski, could you please tell us where we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in CyberLife's production center in Detroit, where all models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000 androids come off the production line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded CyberLife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
Maybe you should have made them less human-like. Might have been better.
We're here in production unit 4.
Gosh, they're boxed up like Barbies.
Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello. I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now. Our androids are already replacing humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day, our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest.
That's scary. Really, really scary.
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%. What do you think about the situation?
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development worry you?
Yes. Answer is yes. You can't say that,
Everything's
though.
much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner.
Not really.
Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us.
Yeah.
Aren't you worried about that possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you that will never happen with a CyberLife android.
Mm-hmm.
They're designed to obey humans. They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely certain. You can trust me.
No. That was a good one. That was a really good one. I appreciated that a lot. Although, since you guys have told me that the voice actor for Kamski and the jerk cop, I can't unhear it anymore. I can't unhear it. I'm like, oh, I just like innately dislike him now. Okay, so let's find some gallery images that are applicable. Oh, we can do Kamski. All right. Kamski interior. Kamski is the founder of CyberLife and the scientist behind the technology that made androids possible. With an IQ of 171, he launched his business straight after graduating from Cove University. Following a few difficult years, he achieved a tremendous breakthrough by creating the first android to pass the Turing test in 2020. Oh my gosh, that was last year. CyberLife rapidly moved into a mass production of its first models to tremendous success, which led the company's storming market capitalization after a few short years. Kamski is the iconic figure of CyberLife, elected twice Man of the Year and Man of the Century by Century magazine, and quickly became the richest man in the world with a net worth of $120 billion. In 2028, Kamski was dismissed by CyberLife's executive board for mysterious reasons. No one knows what has become of him, but rumor has it that he may have retired to live among his own creations. Yes, he did. Okay. This is Chloe with Kamski. Kamski iterated on his famous Chloe model many times, refining and improving, but he prefers to spend his time with the original design, the very first to pass the Turing test. Well, then what's the other one here? Chloe Hostess is model ST200, the first model to have been manufactured industrially by CyberLife. Her immense commercial success laid the foundation for CyberLife's empire and made its creator, Elijah Kamski, the most revolutionary figure of his era. The Chloe models, although not as sophisticated as their more recent designs, remain widespread. Their natural charm and excellent software, penned by Kamski himself, make them sociable and pleasant company. Those are the correct words. Is there any more that are applicable right now? Oh, the Tracis! We should do them. So we just did that chapter in the last video. Traci Lover. Traci is a WR400 model working in Detroit's Eden Club. She is a deviant and has fallen in love with the blue-haired Traci, with whom she tries to escape. So we have this one. Traci, blue hair. She's a deviant, and after murdering a violent client, she decides to run away with another Traci, whom she fell in love with. Then who is this Traci? Oh, they escaped to Jericho. I didn't realize that. Mistreated androids are more likely to turn deviant than most, and no android models have endured more mistreatment than the WR400s that come to Jericho seeking a new life. I don't remember seeing them in Jericho. It's entirely possible that I did. Oh, we'll do the Jerrys real quick. Just real quick. There's so many. Jerry Pirates Cove is an EM 400 model especially designed for children's entertainment in amusement parks, commercialized from 2028 in many attractions. It quickly replaced all human employees as it is versatile and perfectly adapted to being in contact with children who adore this model for its relentless good mood. They are always in a good mood, and I love them that way. This is Jerry and Jericho, I would imagine, right? Oh, Jerry Disguise. Carr was reunited with Jerry during the mass deviant exodus from Detroit. Their reunion was touching despite the tragic circumstances. ... Okay, back to the actual game. So escape again, and then let's continue and see where we're going. Hank hostile. I gotta be mean to Hank. I don't like it. I really hate being mean to Hank. Okay, let's see. Flowchart. 64% complete. Okay, so I need to pick something different here. Show fear. Hank is placated. Oh, I'm guessing Hank is not going to leave Connor alone in this one. Hank is not placated, maybe? Don't need to read the magazine. All right. So I guess we just go straight to Hank. I like how the car radio is just left on. Seems very odd. I do really like this view, though. It's really beautiful. And sad because we're at a kids' park. Oh.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
Personal question?
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
Probably just us. The photo?
I saw a photo of a child on your kitchen table.
Oh, God.
It was your son, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
His name was Cole.
Before?
Before what? You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
Before his kid died. Connect the dots, Connor.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
RA9?
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Probably. That was
Those two girls.
awful.
They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
Cold. Ugh.
Nothing in their program allows them to love or desire anything.
Oh, God.
They're machines.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
Aggressive.
I'm a machine, designed to accomplish a task. I know why I exist and who designed me. I have a reason to live. I guess that's the difference between us, Lieutenant.
Oh, gosh.
Did you feel anything when that girl killed herself, Connor? Or did you just not give a shit one way or the other?
Oh, cold. Oh, Connor.
Of course I didn't feel anything, Lieutenant. I'm a machine. Machines don't have emotions.
I could kill you. And you would just come back as if nothing happened.
Yes. Yes, you're
But
right.
are you afraid to die, Connor?
Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not.
Why would I be afraid?
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Nothing?
Nothing. There would be nothing.
Oh my gosh! Hank, you shot Connor. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is such a bad ending. This is going in such bad places. That's Hank, just a machine. Hank killed Connor. Achievement unlocked. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was awful. Okay. So 88% complete. Public opinion is hostile. Hank is so hostile. Like, I didn't realize it could get worse, but apparently I've unlocked a hostile route now, so there's something with that, I suppose. But okay, well, let's continue and hit escape and main menu, and let's do some more extras. All right, extras. Finish all the videos. Gallery. What else is applicable at this moment? We'll do him in a little bit. Who is this guy? Isaac Falone. Isaac is a bus controller at the ABCD, Automatic Bus Company of Detroit. The buses of all major U.S. cities gradually became entirely automatic from 2026 onwards. The controllers intervene at the terminus to check that there are no passengers left on board and perform final checks before the bus returns to the depot. That was in a Caranalis chapter. Who are you guys? Andy. Like Andy, many androids try to make the dangerous journey north to cross the Canadian border. Like Andy, many lose other deviants they love along the way. Oh, he's one of the deviants in the mom and son's house, whose names I've obviously forgotten. Gordon Penwick is a Detroit preacher who gives a sermon every Sunday in his church on the topic of how androids have perverted human society. For him and a growing community of believers, technology is the instrument of the devil, sent not to liberate man, but to enslave him. He preaches eagerly for the awakening of sinners, that they realize the mistake they are making before it is too late. Nope, that doesn't happen. I remember him. He was very early days in a Markus chapter when he went to go, like the first chapter of him. Okay, Douglas Mitchell was a site manager at a construction firm in Detroit before losing his job when all his company's laborers were replaced by androids, leaving no use for human supervision. I mean, there should be, because what if the androids break down? What if they need to be told what to do? Although they probably just have a program for that, but I feel like there should be some human supervision. Living off odd jobs, he comes every afternoon to sell hot dogs and drinks in the Greek town district to make ends meet. I remember he was in Markus's early chapter as well. Phileas. Some androids were discarded so long ago and have degenerated so much that it is impossible to tell what their original function was. Markus encountered Phileas in a dump of disguised androids, clearly deviant. Phileas recognized deviancy in Markus also and urged him to find Jericho, a place where our kind live in freedom before shutting down permanently. Ugh, awful. I want to just get through as many today as possible because then I'll have less to do in the future. We can do more chapters. Anyway, Josh Douglas. Josh Douglas is a freelance field reporter who produces video reports for different news channels. He's the guy in the helicopter, right? It's the stormtrooper, kind of, right? SWAT, Detroit Police Department's Special Weapons and Tactics Unit, also known as DPD SWAT, is a specially trained task force adept in the use of assault weapons and tactics in diffusing dangerous situations and neutralizing armed suspects. I love that their faces are completely covered, although the mouth part's probably just covered because it's winter outside, so to keep them warm. But I like it. It's very, like I said, stormtrooper-like. Police officer. The Detroit Police Department is among the best equipped and most highly trained forces in the Michigan State area. Well, it's the biggest city, right? So I would certainly hope so. Oh no, these guys are way more stormtrooper. This is the CSI officer who utilizes the latest technology to investigate crime scenes. You would think that would be automated into an android, you know? Be easier for them to scan everything, but maybe they're not there yet. Security CyberLife warehouse. CyberLife's Waterside warehouse might not be the most secure location in the world, but millions of dollars worth of parts pass through the facility every week. Private security is a must. CyberLife leased this pre-existing but disused warehouse in last year after the company rapidly expanded its distribution chain. Company security has patrolled the area ever since. I would technically start another chapter, but I wouldn't get very far, so I'm just going to keep working through some extras to offset that. Anyway, security Stratford Tower. A security officer in Stratford Tower, where Channel 16 News is located. I feel like I'm going to potentially kill a lot of these people in the future. Because I'm going the mass violence route. So Security CyberLife Tower CyberLife has at its disposal its own private security forces to protect its Detroit headquarters. I feel like that's a lot of firepower for a private security force. Anyway, where its research center and main production facility are located. Paradoxically, while CyberLife has many models for guarding or maintaining order, its own security forces are exclusively comprised of humans. It's like they knew there could be a problem. As a revolution erupts, CyberLife's security featuring a Deviant attack has retreated into CyberLife's headquarters, ready to defend its warehouses against any assault or infiltration. I mean, I gotta say, it didn't take much. All right, here's the proper stormtrooper look. All right, soldier. A human combat unit of this U.S. Army beginning in 2032, the U.S. Army, like most of the world's military, has replaced a rising number of humans with androids. More than 80% of combat units were quickly comprised of SQ-800 androids. The objective was to be able to replace human soldiers with machines so as to limit human losses in the event of conflict. Androids also have the advantage of never becoming tired nor hungry, being well-disciplined and not experiencing fear, providing a decisive advantage in combat. As the Deviant Revolution reaches its climax, the Army immediately neutralized all of its android soldiers to avoid any risk of rebellion. Meaning, I'm sure they just killed them, right? All the remaining combat units at the time of the revolution are therefore exclusively human, weakening the country's defense severely in a context of imminent world war. Well, I don't want to say in their defense, but it seems like all of the countries who used android soldiers were in the same situation. Android's Lambda outfit. CyberLife androids have revolutionized the economy and transformed American society. Nowhere are they more prevalent than the streets of Detroit, the home of CyberLife and global center of the android industry. Okay. Oh, let's do Luther! Yes! Oh, android's specialized outfit. Androids have been specialized and adapted to perform countless tasks, but manual labor was among the earliest commercial applications. Models like this are built for strength and endurance, easily outperforming even the most robust human workers. Lacking in social programs, these models often work in security, construction, or warehouse haulage. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Well, there's actually, I made my way through a bunch. So I'm going to pause here today because I feel like I've made lots of progress in my extras. So on Saturday, we will continue to make poor / different life choices for all of our androids and see what I get to mess up next. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Saturday with another new Detroit Become Human video.